Hey everybody, this is Mr. Packard. We're going to go real quick through day number 3 of the Osmosis and Diffusion Lab, which is the egg lab report. So day number 1, you had an egg that looked like what is on the left. Day number 2, after the vinegar ate away the eggshell, water moved from the outside to the inside of the egg, from a higher concentration outside to a lower concentration inside, and filled that egg up and made it swell. And so that water moved from where there was a lot or a high concentration of water to an area where there's lower concentration of water. Concentration, best way that I know how to explain it to you is Kool-Aid. So high concentration, very concentrated Kool-Aid, that's where you take that packet and use very little water and you make it where so that flavor just bursts out when you're drinking it. Some people like it that way. Some people actually follow directions and do it the way they're supposed to, and that would just be regular. Or some people like to have it diluted down where it's watered down, and that would be low concentration. So high concentration of water outside, water is moving without using energy from outside to inside and filling up that egg. That is called osmosis. So what you saw in day number 2 with your egg, it's osmosis. No energy is used. The goal of osmosis is to have equal amounts of water inside and outside. Please make sure that you have everything filled out for day number 1. For day number 2, mass, circumference, height, qualitative observations. You have the picture that I just had up. You've answered the conclusion questions. Today, I'm not going to get your egg out because basically it's been in corn syrup for about 24 hours. Corn syrup is really thick, and so when we poured that over it, it has 3 ingredients in it, which are vanilla, salt, and light corn syrup. So it's basically carbohydrates. When you put that in, there's a higher concentration of water inside of the egg than outside because there is no water outside of the egg. What happens is osmosis. The water starts to move through the membrane and it moves out into the corn syrup to try to become equal in both spots. It doesn't take any energy. These types of processes are happening constantly in your cells. On your day number 3 lab report, for mass, I need you to write that your mass, and we're estimating because I don't want to pass these out because they're just such a mess and they're unfortunately starting to smell. I want you to put for mass, day number 3, that it decreases. And again, it's an estimate. Circumference, decrease. Height of the egg, decrease. For qualitative observations, use what is on the right-hand side, this picture. How would you describe that? So you're looking at basically what looks like a filled water balloon on the left, and you look at a deflated water balloon on the right. It's wrinkled. You can see the yolk much better. How would you describe it? Then where it says qualitative observations number 2, the water is moving from the inside of the egg out, trying to equal the amount of water inside and outside of the egg. Make sure that you draw that. Conclusion questions. Number 1A, mass decreases. Why? Osmosis. 2A, circumference. What happened to it? Decreases. Why? Osmosis. 3A, height. Decreases. Why? Osmosis. Tomorrow, we're going to look at your eggs. I'm going to switch the cups. I'm going to put them in water, and we're going to take a look at what they look like. I'm hoping for some better behavior, especially in 6th and 7th hour. I was not pleased with how things went. 8th hour did a good job overall. 1st and 2nd hour did a good job as well.